Coming up in this episode is culture, oozing with culture. There is respect to people, full of art and all of that type of baloney, and of course, philosophy. Absolutely dripping with philosophy. Yep, put it all together and this show is just full of...
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Keep it going! Keep it going!
On last week's episode, we had to go back for internet, me to arrange some hot new crew, and I mean some interesting crew, and James to do an upload. But today finds us sailing back to one of the most beautiful places in San Blas. Check out how good my boat looks with a new paint job. Nah, just kidding. My boat's in the distance. Yes, sirree, Bob. My boat looks quite good at a distance, in fog also, and at night time. It was all going good until I saw something bad on the horizon. With my exaggerated pose indicating me looking to the horizon, and a grave look upon my face, there was danger ahead, despite there really being nothing at all. It's a common technique that sailing channels do to show that they are braving the odds, even though the only bad thing that has ever happened to them is that they have run out of bloody mayonnaise. Oh well, the general public seems to like it, so it must be real, people. Sailing Zingaro! I mean, sailing into boredom. Freedom!
I can teach a yoga class.
I must admit I was a bit of a natural at yoga, but this unlikely earthquake hitting this tiny island was wrecking my style.
Okay, that's all good here, but watch this. It can't fly more than what? 15 meters away, I got no signal. So it stops. So I'm thinking it's the transmitter, which is good because I think this is cheaper than the drone. So I'll try and buy one. But now I'm going to, this is James from Zingaro, sorry. This is his drone, so I'm switching the bits just to see what's not working. I mean, I hope my drone's working, but of course, I'll have to use his controller with my drone. And this is my drone, and hopefully with James's controller, it will fly more than 15 meters. To buy another controller, I'm sure it's only going to be like, I don't know, a few $100s or a couple of $100 rather than the drone, which I think is the most expensive part. So we might be able to get the drone footage up and happening, people. He's hoping. Okay, I got to calibrate the compass. I think maybe everything's stuffed. So calibrate the compass. Right, let's see if we can go distance. All right, we got a winner. It's actually working. All right, so I need to order a new transmitter. I'm so relieved. All right, let's go take all of his stuff back and go for a spear. Only got half an hour left. That's enough. Top stuff.
Now this is interesting. About 10 seconds before, I saw a dog snapper's tail down in the crack. I think it's gone under an overhang on the other side. Okay, strategy meeting. Now, my hand movements are probably not that self-explanatory, so here's an explanation with an excellent diagram. Nothing but quality, people. So I saw the fish in the crack down there. The fish retreated, but I don't think it saw me. It was just doing its usual thing of swimming in and out of its hidey hole. Now, I have three options to get the fish. I could wait right here at the edge of the crack until it swims out from the overhang again and blast away, but I don't consider that very sporting-like. I don't want to swim over the crack just in case it sees me and buggers off, so I could move over to here, drop down and ambush it from the beginning of the crack. But where is the fun in that, people? It's a bit easy and there is a good chance it will be in its cave when I ambush it, and I don't like to shoot fish in their caves. You know, it's their home and all that. Option 3 starts with the cave, where I know there usually are some fish. If I enter here, the fish in the cave can go either out the back and escape, or get chased up to the canyon and along to the other fish that I originally spotted, where of course a rather heated discussion will transpire, involving possibly a few fish swear words. Got that, people? Okay, let's go. Now, as per usual, nothing ever goes as planned on this channel, but let's just deal with it when we come to it, shall we? I could have shot that one on the left, but it's the beginning of the dive, people, and I haven't built up enough tension yet. So let's see if they get shepherded up through the canyon. One about faces and escapes, and the other disappears into a crack. Oh well, not quite going as planned. So right there, I ought to have seen a fish, but it's not to be, people. But as I leave the crack going to the surface, I look back slightly and see the cheeky snapper has come out of his hole to see me off. Well, that was a mistake, my friend. If you were paying attention, I could have just waited at the crack and blasted away and saved myself the trouble of going through the whole dive. But this isn't the Wisdom Channel, people. It is the journey, not the destination, that is the most interesting. I think there is something in that for all of us.
I'm not filming. Just act natural and take your clothes off. people. James is going to go shoot a grouper. Let's go follow him.
That's when it started. People started getting in my way, people. I had James to film and some coral. You don't just get anywhere in YouTube just filming any old rubbish, you know. I had to go back to grab another camera, and then people started getting in my way again. Oh, bugger me. Oh, come on, almost naked girl. You were in my way of the nice coral. This is a nature channel, and we really appreciate the coral. So please, can you get out of the way? And then Anna was in my way. It just wasn't my day, people. But those were really nice fins. Very nice fins. And then there was this girl again. What a nuisance, getting in the way of me and the coral. But you know, I'm a polite sort of guy and I said nothing. It's the way I was brought up, people. And then Anna was in the bloody way again. I mean, come on, Anna. I have a very partially successful vlog to run and I need video of coral. My viewers, for some reason, just simply adore the coral. And so coral they shall get. But I like Anna, so I thought I could try and get her to swim into one of those little caves. But she couldn't equalise. Oh well, but we did see some nice coral in the meantime. How cool is that shark? But then I saw some trouble. I think Ryan was in trouble, so I went to help out. It's the type of person that I am, people.
James and James are loving it.
They're like two children's in a lolly shop. Going through this cave, that tunnel, that cave. The poor fish, they're terrorised. I'm just filming, people. I've got my fish. So it's all sorted. Now they're ganging up together to pick on little fish. That's the spirit. If you can't succeed by yourself, rope someone else in and cheat. Top stuff? Let's get out of here. Look who showed up. Paradise Lost. But we had to rush back. We got some wind, so we're going to sail over to Rick. He's got some problems with his exhaust. So let's get out of here. We've got enough fish, and hopefully we can sail. He parked right in the middle of the bloody channel to get out, so I'm going to have to go very close to him to get out of here. He's actually in the channel, and he's across the channel actually. James is motor sailing past me, so I think he's got some footage of me swearing. It was in the heat of the moment, people. I don't know where the wind is. As soon as I raise sail, wind dies. Good on you, God. Top stuff. James is coming back. I don't know what's happening. This is what happens when you don't have a radio, people. Rick's going to Hollandaise.
He just called you.
No, he sent me a text.
No. What do you want to do?
Well, I was just following you to do the wreck, but it's going to take a long time.
I think that we can just... You want to go up to the Hollandaise and meet him?
Yeah, I reckon that's probably best, eh?
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right. Well, I'll... Look at me sailing, people.
Looking good, buddy.
This is how you win the America's Cup.
Yeah. The boat looks good.
You lie! You lie!
Piece of paint job. I do go piece of paint.
All right, I'll see you at... I don't know which part of Hollandaise.
Look at your sails. There is no wind.
I know, now there's not. Now there's no wind. Apparently we were going to Chichime to help Rick with his exhaust problem, and now he's left there and he's heading to Hollandaise. So he just sent a message and I just got through to him, so he's on the radio. So we're now going, not to Chichime, we're going to Barbecue Island in the East Hollandaise. I tell you what, I'm getting dizzy doing all these sail changes, people. I only just raised the sail. If we left an hour before, far out, or 2 hours before, it would have been glorious. I mean, we would have only been doing 4.5, 5 knots, but still, none of this hydrocarbons are being burnt. All right, I gotta go cover this sail before it turns into powder. I think James is hanging back. He's giving me a head start. There's a race, people, it's on. He's a good guy, James, he really is. It's going to be sad. He's leaving, so it's sad to see him go. I've only really been with him for 4 or 5 days. Oh well. Them's the brakes, people. On it! On it! On it! Keep it going! Keep it going! My goodness, that ass is so white, it's almost blue, people.